Hello. Today I'm doing another blind tasting, this time from my friend on the Aficionados Discord, buckydean, has sent me this, and I have no idea what it is. Usually I get some kind of hint from the color and stuff, but in this case it's tinted glass, so I have no idea what I am in store for at all. So, as usual with this kind of review, I have no idea what's in here. But you do, because it is there, or down there, in the title. So, the fun of this is for me to try to, guess what it's like, give you a score without having any idea what I'm actually nosing and tasting. And even if I get it sort of disastrously wrong, you have the fun of just kind of getting a sense of what it's like without, just blind, as it were, without having a sense of, the identity of the stuff involved. So even if I get it very wrong, the ways in which I can get it wrong will tell you something about whatever this is. So color-wise, it's quite amber actually. So I don't think it's dark enough to be really old American spirit, but it certainly suggests something that seen some oak. I am not expecting mezcal. I'm not expecting unaged rum agricole. But let's see what we got here. Interesting. Okay. So I'm a little bit baffled on first encounter with this. So if you've read some Gestalt psychology, yeah, I'm going to go there. If you read some Gestalt psychology, you can sometimes get the sense that you can, the first experience of the thing is of the kind of thing that it is without necessarily picking out the individual qualities. So putting my nose to this right away, I get the sense of something of malt whiskey. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And in particular, I'm getting like peaty malt whiskey. But the thing about that is, when I come back and kind of look to the details of the peat, it's very subtle. Put it this way, I'm getting all the signs of peaty whiskey, but the sort of actual overt punch you in the face peatiness of this is not there. This is very subtle. So I'm getting definitely a seaside character to this. So we're getting some brininess. But also grainy. It's quite grainy. So a little cream of wheat mixed. If you use seawater to make cream of wheat, this is kind of what you're getting. Some apples, pears, honeys. It's funny because my brain is telling me that there's a peaty element to this. Sorry. So what I'm doing is I'm messaging Bucky that he should tell me the reveal in about a couple of minutes. Sorry, I have to hide the screen so I don't mess this up. Nope, not there. Okay. And now I will not see the message when he tells me what this is. No, okay. So it's not actually very peaty. It's just kind of got this this maritime minerally sea breeze, but at the same time very malty character to it. There's a little bit of a floral touch in here along with the honey. So immediately I'm thinking like maybe a Northern Highlander, or an Eastern Highlander, something along the coast. So we could be, I don't think this is a Kleinlich, but it could be a Pulteney. It could be, you know, oh dang, it doesn't have the sort of fermentary notes I would expect from, you know, a Bruichladdich or something like that, or Jura. It doesn't have that sort of sour, almost yogurty thing. Yeah, it's quite clean. It doesn't necessarily have to be from Scotland. It's just kind of, it's Scotch styled. I'm not getting anything that would suggest Ireland to me. It's not. I'm not getting those kind of like sour, grainy notes. It actually reminds me a little bit of Caol Ila actually produced some unpeated material a couple of years ago. I had one, I think it was like a 12-year-old, something like that, a while back. This is kind of reminding me of that. It's sort of Islay, but without the peatiness. It's very strange. Gestures toward maybe Campbelltown, but it really doesn't feel like Campbelltown. It doesn't have that sort of heaviness I would associate with Springbank. Tough to nail. Could be Japanese or something, but I don't think so. It doesn't have these sort of overt oakiness I would anticipate from a Japanese whiskey. Usually when I try something from Suntory or Nikka, I get a lot of, you know, oak on the sides. This not so much. This it feels like they just threw it in some, you know, maybe like a small minority of fresh fill bourbon casks, and most of this is refill though. It's really the sort of distillate in the front. I don't think it's Bunnahabhain. It doesn't have the leafiness I tend to associate with. Well, okay, fair enough. Most of the Bunnahabhains I've had, the unpeated ones, have been sherry matured, and this is not sherry matured at all. Or if their sherry maturation, it's like 10, maybe 15% of the casks at most. Yeah, so let's try it on the palate. So it's very good. Let's start with that. Oh, I like that a lot. Again, it's difficult. This is very maritime. There's a ton of like just salt water and minerality going on here. But and my brain again is telling me there should be peat here, but there isn't actually any peat, or the peat is very minimal. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't think this is Japanese. I'm going to lean towards Scotland. I don't think it's Tobermory. I don't think it's Highland Park. It doesn't have that kind of, you know, heathery character to it. Yeah, lots of minerality, lots of salt water, maltiness, graininess. Cream of wheat meets some stewed pears. Stewed tea. Little white pepper. It's very classical. It puts me in the mind of something like Springbank, but it's not Springbank. Or even Benromach, but it's not Benromach. Okay, maybe I should talk about the strength, because I get the sense this is not cast strength. At least it's not. This is not pushing into the high 50s for me. This is. It feels like this is somewhere between 45 and 50%. Let's see. One more time. Yeah. Oh, I do like this. Whatever it is, if this is available for you under $60, go and buy it. This is terrific. This is very classical maritime Scotch. This is kind of what I like to have in Pulteney, Bruichladdich, in oh God, Glengarry, even though it doesn't have the same kind of floral character that Glengarry has. Okay, I'm gonna give this a squirt of water. I'm gonna give this one squirt. Brings out a little bit of lemon peel, actually. A little bit, yeah, a little bit of a citrus element. All right, let's give this. Well, okay, I'm gonna nose it a little bit more. Yeah, more maltiness, more kind of grain meets apple and pear kind of stuff. There could be a hair bit of sherry cask on this, but it's very minimal. Again, it's the distillate in lead here. A little bit of what is that? Some orange peel. Yeah, again, my brain is trying to deal with this because it gestalt wise it feels like there should be peat there, but there isn't really any peat there if you sort of step back and analyze it. There's just a lot of seawater minerality, and kind of fermentary sourness to it, to this. Yeah, it really does remind me of like some of the old school unpeated Caol Ilas that I've had. Some of the like the better side of Bruichladdich, the better side of Bunnahabhain, that kind of thing. It really reminds me of Islay, except there's no peat. So I'm a little bit of at a loss to what this could be. All right, let's try this on the palate. Okay, a little bit of mustard seed creeping in to that. A little bit, even more minerality now, like some just like some sandstone actually in there. Very grainy. A little bit of dried flowers in there too, and just we're getting a little bit of that sort of yogurty note that I get from Jura and Bruichladdich. Strength wise, the nip is what alcohol nip was there, and there wasn't very much. Has been calmed by one squirt of water, so I'm going to anticipate this is bottled circa 46%, somewhere around there. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is, something from Signatory or one of the other independent bottlers. Sort of the kind of Ralphie approved presentation in the case. Oh God, the sun has come out. So what you're seeing now is like one half of my face lit up. I am very sorry about that. It's real good though. This is classical maritime Scotch. Young. I don't think this is over 12. Okay. If this is over 15 years old, then like I'm resigning my commission. I don't think it's over 12. I think this is more like 10, maybe 8, 12, 8, 10, 12 years old, somewhere around there. 46%, probably, unchill filtered, natural color, all that stuff. And I think it's from the islands. I don't think this is from the Highlands. but it's definitely from somewhere near the seaside. And I think it's particularly from Islay. I wouldn't be surprised if Bucky has pitched me like an unpeated Lefroy or Caol Ila or something. This is great. It's not great. No, it's not. It's not that good. But it's very good. I like this a lot. What am I gonna give this score wise? I'm gonna give this a 88 out of 100. This is really nice. This is, and again, if you can get this for under $60 near you, whatever the hell is in this glass, I would suggest you do that because it's lovely. Yeah, 88 points. I think it's from Islay. Don't know which distillery. I'm gonna guess. I don't know. Did Signatory or the others ever get any unpeated Caol Ila? Okay, it's either maybe like unpeated Caol Ila, or like it could be Bunnahabhain, it could be Bruichladdich, it could be Lefroy. God help me. I don't know. I'm gonna say unpeated Caol Ila. Someone got a hold of some, bottled at 46%, 10, 12 years old. What else about it? Majority, bourbon cask, probably. And that's about all I got. So let's see. I'm going to check my conversation with Bucky right now to see what the hell this is. Okay. No, wrong channel. Oh, son of a bitch. It is Laddie Ten. Do they still make this? Oh no. Okay, this is a Scotch I actually like very, very much. The old Laddie 10-year-old, the old Bruichladdich 10-year-old. Very good stuff. They made it for a couple of years and then it just kind of disappeared. And yeah, what other details are here? Yeah, 46%. Unpeated Islay single malt. I was actually not that far wrong. Yeah, there we go. Bruichladdich, 10-year-old. Not independently bottled, not Caol Ila, but we're on Islay. And this is good. This is, sadly, you can't get this anymore. I think like you've got the Laddie Classic and a couple of other things, but you can't get this, which makes me very sad. 88 points. If you find this in your journeys, buy it up. And that's all I got. I could have done a lot worse with this. Thanks for watching, and cheers.